Block him. Hey, get him out of here. Abney or whatever. He got to go. That's how we starting. Yeah, that's how we starting. Block him. Hey, get him out of here. Abney or whatever. We ain't got no shooters. That's how we starting. Yeah, that's how. Bro, you talking too reckless. He got to go. Oh, y'all still mad. This is funny, bro. This, this is funny how angry old media is. Man, I just had an in and out. That was delicious. Y'all, I guess y'all still in a bad mood. I had a great day. We made a lot of money. Um, I enjoyed the fight. I'm gonna do this for my throat, little lozenge. Oh my gosh, y'all tripping. This is funny. Hey, no, I didn't get animal style. Just because it's a little bit later. That's kind of heavy. I mean, I got my burger, but I got a protein stout. Damn. Listen, I need y'all to smash the like button. Y'all got to do y'all part. I'm doing my part. I'm showing up every day. The channel's rocking. Man, we had a great day. Great day. I got a lot accomplished behind the scenes stuff. I seen a great fight. Man, hold on. He said now he copping, please. Y'all tripping today. This is funny. Man, you can't go. Oh, you can't see it. That look crazy. You can't see it because my green screen. It's a ginger ale though. And these ginger ales go crazy. Yo, smash the like button. These ginger ales go crazy. Tevin, what's up? Man, I'm just back. Y'all told me to come back. I'm back. I had to eat though. I had to get something to eat. Yo, I need y'all to get the likes up. The haters was mad in the last chat. That was so funny. The Boxing Ego watch party be lit. I tried to tell y'all. That was an amazing fight. I enjoyed it. Charlo. I mean, the whole car was good. Shout out to my boy Isaiah. They can't outwork me. The grind never stops. Listen. Yeah, that looked crazy. It looked like the predator in the jungle. Like invisible, that invisible cloak mode that the predator had. Oh man. Let me just get my thoughts out there. Yo, come in, smash the like button. Um, I don't know what other people do. I don't care. I ain't checked out nobody video. I told you I don't even really watch boxing videos on YouTube. When I watch boxing videos on YouTube, it'd be other stuff. Oh my gosh. We ain't got one shooter. He gotta go, bro. Ah! Yeah. About time he out of here, bro. So I'm giving you my thoughts per usual. Um first, let me tell y'all this. Let me tell you this. There's a lot of people who don't know ish about boxing. Like I said, I don't even watch boxing on YouTube. There's no point for me, unless it's something I need to see. Something y'all send me, I don't watch it because I got other stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the field, so you know what I mean. I don't always want to be watching a bunch of boxing stuff anyway. But I'm here to give you my truthful opinion, stuff like that. I tend to be I've been in the game for a long time. Y'all know that. I've been in the game. I made a lot of people want to do this. This is just common sense. If you know my track record. And I tend to be the voice of reason. Unlike Mondingo or whatever. Listen, all that radical stuff, that's cool. I'm not with that. I'm gonna tell you the breakdown, tell you what I seen. I only watched it once live on the Box Ego watch party. I haven't had a second viewing or anything like that. But a lot of people, let's get into it. Shall we? First of all, a lot of you motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Block Mondingo. Man, who are these dudes? Bro, Likes or loot. Y'all listen, y'all gotta work with me. We gotta get the likes up, we gotta get the loot up, or it's gonna be a short stream. I'll just work on some other content. Listen, I need the fans that want to be here for the vampire stream. I need y'all to participate. I don't care about these other miscellaneous voices that are just saying stuff. This is my channel. We're gonna let the host talk. We gonna let the host talk. Pensacola, we talk tonight. So yeah, y'all better get to it. Leave a comment, leave a like, share the video, whatever you got to do. Now, first of all, on my channel, when it comes to boxing, I want to always look at the things that need to be looked at. For me, this was a great fight. All this other fake controversy and stuff that people will gossip, that's chatty patty. That's different opinions and all that stuff. The fight was amazing. Let's never overlook that. See, this is what happens. A lot of people, they get so caught up in the emotionality of it and the angst and who won and all this. They don't stop to appreciate the part that is good. PBC, Premier Boxing Champions, continues to lead the way and put on great fight cards. I enjoyed the main event the most. And that was the highest level fight, undisputed for all the belts or whatever. The Rolly fight was cool. It was like real rough and chippy. The Aleem fight was cool with, I got turned on, not like that, but I got turned on to the Vidal dude. He can scrap, he's a little bit raw, but I liked what he was doing. Shout out to AJ. Why you cutting carbs though? Who is that? Is that a guy or a girl? He got a girl on his lap. Hey, you nasty. Shout out to AJ. This man nasty. He got a girl on his lap. I just got a protein style. Sometimes I don't want a bunch of bread. If you have a lot of carbs, bread makes you feel like way fuller. And I got a 3x3. So I didn't want a 3x3 plus the bread. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes when you have too much, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? That would have been too much. And it's already late. But we did a great job. We had another successful Boxing Ego watch party, so I definitely want to enjoy myself. Hey, he nasty. He got the girl in his lap like he's Santa Claus. Y'all nasty. But let's not take away. I think I'm probably the best at this. A lot of people rather talk about the chatty patty stuff. I think I'm probably the greatest at this in showing the recognition for Jermell fought his ass off, and so did Castano, in terms of like they both were a good fit for each other. They both were a good stylistic matchup. So let's give props to that. And let's give props to Steven Espinoza, CBS Showtime, Al Heyman, and Premier Boxing Champions for leading the way. Top to bottom, all three fights I watched, I enjoyed. So let's start with that. A lot of y'all want to start about, Charlo, all this stupid stuff. Go to another channel. I handle my stuff like I want to handle it. I do my stuff. I paved the way for a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing it how I want to do. I want to give props to what I've seen. Before, of course, I'm going to talk about the main event, and I'm going to talk exclusively about the main event in this video. But let's give props to PBC and Al Heyman. Instead of the chatty patty who won stuff, let's give props because we all got turned on to a great fight. This was a dope fight. Smash the like button. I'm right. This was a dope fight. Baseline, like you like Castano, whether you like Charlo, this was a dope fight. Shout out, yeah, now the money keep coming in. Yeah, shout out to Jabari Brown. That's what I'm saying. Like we as boxing fans sometimes forget and get crossed up in all the who won and this person sucks. And, you see the racist people leaving comments and all this stuff. And we don't even stop to appreciate. We just seen a great fight for Undisputed. He says, Jabari, shout out to Jabari. It's magic, y'all. Great main event. I thought Jermell edged it out, the decision. Castano was a bit more active, but Jermell had him hurt a few times and had him in a bit of trouble. 7-5. I had it for Jermell. No robbery with a draw. See, listen, the fact that your scorecard was the same as my boy Isaiah Felix goes to show you that there was no robbery. Listen, I treat this like a court case. The fact that Isaiah said it at the beginning of the stream, said it was 7-5 Charlo, and then my man spent $10 with me and left a great comment and said he had 7-5 Charlo, whilst other people had it for Castano, whilst some other people had it as a draw. That goes to show you right then and there that this wasn't a robbery. You guys throw robbery on everything. Everything, if it don't go your way, it's a robbery. You act like spoiled fucking bratty ass kids, temper tantrums. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get a piece of candy. You can't, your parents won't buy you the toys. Oh, it's a robbery. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, pull your skirt up. Pull your skirt up. Everything ain't a robbery. So let's be understood with that. Now, I'm not still going, this is a fresh stream. I'm the GOAT. I got energy. Y'all pull y'all skirt up. Real talk. Castano did his thing. Charlo did his thing. There's things I could nitpick about Jermell's performance, and there's things I could nitpick about Castano's performance. And I will do that because I'm the voice of reason in this boxing game. All y'all with this temper tantrum, robbery. Bro, I ain't trying to hear it. Everything close, listen, everything close ain't a robbery. But I tell you all the time, see, Jermell he played himself. Here's how Jermell played himself. Before this fight, he said race don't matter in sports. I think this fight shows you that race does matter in sports, namely in boxing. Because all them people, when Jermell, when he was saying all that, oh, Wilder, you know what I'm saying, he'll get left, and I got goons that'll do life. And when he's saying race don't matter, skills pay the bills. And when Jermell was saying all this and that, you know, he said Canelo's the best and number one. All of a sudden, he had a bunch of new fans. But guess what? Come fight time, when he has a close fight against a Latino, a guy from Argentina, now all of a sudden is back to you just a nigga. You see how that worked? So that's funny. So Jermell kind of played himself with that angle. You know what I'm saying? He kind of played himself with that because now all these, like all the people, because he said Canelo's pound for pound and all this other stuff, right? And then all of a sudden he had a bunch of new fans. They were like, yeah, see, this is why I like Jermell. You know, Eddie Hearn was playing this note. He was like saying, oh, you know, one twin, he's fighting Montiel, and the other twin, he's fighting for undisputed, and everybody was giving props. You know, race don't matter. Everybody's giving Jermell props. But see, when it was a close fight, you see now all of a sudden people go back to what it really is. And those same people, if they had these underlying notions and feelings, now they back split, and now they back calling Jermell names and saying he sucked and he was exposed and this and that. Listen, I'm the god of boxing talk. Y'all know that. I do this. Now we get to see. So all that. So Jermell, that's the real L that he took when he said that race don't matter. That's the L he took. He didn't take an L tonight. He took an L when he said race didn't matter, because now you see it matters. You seen my Boxing Ego watch party. I did a Boxing Ego watch party. It was a great fight. Listen, there's nothing to even be mad at. Why? I don't even understand why people are mad. That was a great fight. Whether you had Castano winning or Charlo winning or a draw, it was a great fight. People are angry. So race does matter. So I think Jermell was proven wrong with that notion. I think he was proven wrong with that notion. I'm just getting started, man. I told you, this is that goat talk. Now I got something to eat. Now y'all get that goat talk because I feel good now. I was hungry earlier. I did a 4-hour plus stream for y'all. Y'all go smash the likes up. Likes or loot. Y'all gonna smash that. So, yeah, I think Jermell, he was way off when he said that race don't matter. You see it mattered because all that, look at the names, faces, profile pics of the people doing the most hating on my last stream when they were like, oh, Charlo sucks. Oh, Charlo was exposed. Charlo ain't this. Castano was raw. And you know what's funny? Leave it to your boy Ego again, a.k.a. Mr. Do-It-All, a.k.a. the voice of reason, right? The funny thing is this, when it comes to Jermell Charlo, the racists and the skinheads and the neo-Nazis and the racist Latinos and Hispanics and different people who are triggered by this very outcome, right? You know, it's funny. The term robbery is just being thrown around so loosely in a close fight. So that's in itself, that's one argument. It's a close fight and it's being called a robbery. But the funny thing is, what is a robbery? Somebody tell me what a robbery is. Like in real term, not boxing. Tell me what a robbery is. Listen, I'm about to cook y'all. It's okay. Somebody tell me if someone said, "Hey, I got robbed." If John Doe said, "Hey, I got robbed," what does that mean? Hold on. Listen, I'm about to cook y'all. It's okay. If you talk to your friend John Doe and he said, "Hey, someone broke into my house, I got robbed," what does that mean? Watch how I cook y'all. If your friend John Doe said, "Hey, some people broke into my house while we was camping and I got robbed," what does that mean? Anybody? Nobody knows what robbery means, to get robbed means? Come on, bro. What does it mean to be robbed? Don't nobody know what it means to be robbed? Isaiah, thank you. Shout out to somebody with some courage when the professor is teaching. He says that means that they got something that was theirs and it was taken from them. That means taking something by force or stolen from. Oh, these are great. These are great examples. So the term robbery is being thrown around. You said it means taking something by force, something stolen, something that was taken from them. But Brian Castano, this was a draw. He kept his belt. He came with one belt and he kept it. But they still saying it's a robbery. So how did he get robbed? What'd they take? When it's a draw, when it's a majority decision, split draw, or whatever it was, what'd they take from Brian Castano? It's like a prenup. What he came into the ring with, he gets to keep and take home. But yet and still, in a close fight, it's called a robbery. What they rob, what they take from him. Now, if they gave the fight to Jermell and then you thought Castano won, then you could say, okay, it's a robbery because now he's not a champion. But what did they rob? It's a draw. He keep his belt. Jermell keep the belts he had, but they still call it a robbery. When it's a black man, they still call it a robbery. Okay. Now I'm cooking. I told you this is easy for me. Y'all said, no, I asked y'all to define it. Y'all said something was taken from you. Something was stolen, taken by force. What they take from Brian Castano? His respect ain't taken. You know, people respected the performance. His belt that he got, the WBO or whatever, beating Pat Texeria on the Golden Boy card, he still got that. He never had them belts that Jermell Charlo had. You know, this was a fight to try to acquire them. Man, come on, bro. So anyway, it's just funny to hear people like throw around that he was robbed like something was taken from him. And it'd be the same people, oh, you got to do more to beat the champ. Like when Derevchenko dig off in Triple G ass and he, had knocked guys, hey, Max. And then y'all say Derevchenko didn't do enough to beat Triple G because you got to do more to beat the champion and the more established guy. Well, guess what? Jermell Charlo was the more established guy. Oh my gosh, y'all getting cooked. Block Aiden. You getting 8 then. The king of the triples, the double entendres and the triples is back. I said block Aiden. You get 8 then. You get 8 then. Bro, that's I just destroyed him with a triple. Hold on. I don't know how you don't have a wrench. Shout out to Isaiah. We got a new shooter. I said block Aiden. You get 8 then. You get 8 then. Oh my God, bro. Hey, Icy. Or excuse me, Isaiah, that's your first assignment. Get rid of him. Get rid of Aiden. You get 8 then. You get 8 then. Come on, bro. Isaiah, get rid of Aiden. We don't care. Beg for mercy, and we might spare you. Too late. Hope my butt didn't look like that.
He got cooked. You didn't go down like that. He got cooked.
He was robbed of a victory. All right, you got 10 seconds to let me know what rounds you gave to Castano. Good luck. That goes to super insight. You got the insight. Give me that super insight in 10 seconds. What rounds you give to Castano? 9. 8. I wish you had more time. What rounds you give to Castano? 7. Hurry up, we waiting. 6. I wish you had more time. 5. What round you give to Castano? You said he was robbed of a victory. All right. Which round you give to him? You said it was going to be easy. 3, 2. Yeah, breathe. You got to let it breathe, huh? All right, block him. Get him out of here. Another one bites the dust. Oh, man. Y'all getting punished. Oh, man. This is sad. So sorry. Yeah, get rid of him. Listen, everybody jump. Oh, it was a robbery. They can't tell you what rounds each person won. See, now let's talk about to score. Some of y'all don't realize, and I posted this on Twitter. What you guys, some of you don't understand is, hold on, let me read. I'll just read my tweet. I think it's easier. I said the problem is with many boxing fans is they are too emotional and some even drunk. So they don't realize that fights that go the distance are a mathematical equation based on points round by round. Many don't even know the scoring criteria. So, of course, people's opinions over who won and by how much varies. Boop. Oh, my gosh. The God of Boxing Talk has spoke. The God of Boxing Talk has spoke. Block Indica. That's what's up. The God of Boxing Talk has spoke. Boop. Isaiah, block Indica. Indica man 420. Send him on a smoke break. Yeah, you 420, all right. A lot of fans don't even know what boxing scoring criteria is. So what they do is I guess, I don't know. I can't really speak for what people do, but I'm assuming they just go off of what they feel is the winner in the eye test and stuff like that. But you have to understand, boxing is actually scored round by round. See, and this is what created havoc to the scorecards in the Wilder versus Fury 1 fight, right? The same thing. People, I'm almost positive. I can't quote this because I don't do this. But when Wilder fought Fury in the first fight, people was like they almost went off of emotion and feeling as to what they felt was the case. Okay, Sean, he said round 1, 3, 5, and 6. I distinctly remember, I think it was round 6 that I gave that to Charlo. In round 1, I seen a lot of people give to Charlo. So what's up now? So that's your own personal scorecard. That's your own personal scorecard. I seen a lot of people gave rounds 1 and 2 to Charlo. And then round 2 is when Charlo clipped Brian Castano. And then Castano returned the favor in round 3 and did good in the middle rounds. And then maybe up to about round 9, there were some real close rounds in there. And then about up to round 9. And then I said, man, Charlo needs the tempo is favoring Castano. So he needs to do something big. Then he had a big round 10. I gave Charlo all the championship rounds. So what are we talking about? So, like I said, boxing is a mathematical scoring when it goes the distance, when it goes 12, right? So, put it this way. We know he won round 10. There's no one that can dispute Charlo won round 10. I gave him all the championship rounds, as did all the 3 judges, if I'm not mistaken. So all the 3 judges gave rounds 10, 11, and 12 to Charlo. So right then and there, see, some of y'all are idiots. And again, I can break this down in multitudes of ways. I'm telling you, as a close fight, I say I can see the draw. I can see it. People said, oh, you're racist, you're biased. Pete. The 3 judges, including me, I wasn't a judge, but the 3 judges plus me gave the championship rounds to Charlo, 10, 11, and 12. It's a 12-round fight. There were no knockdowns. So that immediately makes scoring an easier job for everybody else because there were no actual knockdowns. One of the judges thought it was a 10-8 round in round 10 for Charlo because of how bad Castano was hurting and started running, which you could score like that, right? But I digress. That's still 3 rounds for Charlo. You dig me? 3 rounds. It's a 12-round fight. So all you have to do is win 6 rounds. Half of 12 is 6. So he's already halfway there to the rounds that he needs. So we know Charlo won round 2. That's without a doubt. That's what I'm telling you. I'll break y'all down. We know without a doubt that's the first round where anyone got hurt. So you had to give round 2 to Charlo. So that's 4 rounds. Now Charlo's up to 4 rounds. You're Block Sean, you're a liar. Block Sean, he lying. Bro, you're lying. The judge didn't give him a 10-8 round, Castano. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. See, this is why I chew y'all up every time, bro. Every time. Y'all say, oh, Ego, you biased. I'm biased, but they lie and make up facts that didn't occur. Come on, bro. You think these dudes is better than me? Listen, I'm not lying to make a point. They have to lie to try to keep up with the boxing talk god. He's making up his own history. He making his own scenario. That's not what happened. I'm telling you what happened. So back to what I was saying, which was far more important. I've already established that I personally gave Charlo 10, of course, 11, of course, and 12, the championship rounds, right? We know he got round 2 because that was the first round where somebody was visibly hurt. So that's 4 rounds needed out of 6 for Jermell Charlo. Now, round 1, I seen people, I have to personally watch it again. I remember it wasn't nothing crazy happened. So I seen some people gave round 1 to Charlo, some people gave it to Castano. But one, since not much happened, you could look at CompuBox or something, that might have been a Charlo round. Now you're up to 5. 5 rounds, there's no knockdowns. So that means from round 3, 4, 5, 6, rounds 3 to 9, Charlo needs 1 more round. It's a draw. It's that simple. And these are the same motherfuckers trying to go toe to toe and blow for blow like Evander and Bo with me. It's saying it's out of the realm of possibilities. Y'all did this. Y'all tried this with Wilder. It's the same thing. Wilder had 2 10-8 rounds in the first fight. So if he won 2, 3 rounds, he either has a draw or he wins. And I know Tyson Fury didn't win the first 5, 6, 7 rounds. That's why he had to lie and say he won 10 rounds to 2. Some far out shit. Bro, the people who say Tyson Fury won 10 rounds to 2 have never explained how Wilder in round 2 landed the harder shots and Wilder landed more shots. So how did you give round 2 to Tyson Fury? Bro, I'm the god of boxing talk. I told y'all too emotional. Y'all can't keep up with me. And it's sad. Wilder is the bigger puncher, especially in the first fight. We knew that. Wilder landed more shots statistically than Tyson Fury. How'd you give Tyson Fury round 2? Based on what? Tyson Fury had no knockdowns in the first fight. And Wilder landed more than him and landed harder shots. How'd you give it to Tyson Fury? But let the skinheads, the neo-Nazis, the racist Latinos, and Hispanic people and whoever else was hating, you know, English fans and British fans, whoever else was hating, let them say they gave Fury the first 7 rounds. How he get the first 7 rounds? That's not right. That's not fair. So he got outlanded, landed less significant blows, but he still took the round. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. They can't keep up. They can't keep up. They don't want to see the fear of a black planet or something. They don't want to see certain black fighters lose to a non-black fighter. Bro, you know when Errol Spence and Sean Porter, when it's 2 black fighters, you never see all this extra racist energy and all that. When it was just a close fight, that was a close fight. Spence and Porter was a close fight. I was there. It's a close fight. You don't see all this. But then when they say it could be a motherfucker you don't even know, half of the people with these names and different people you see in the comments say, they don't even know who the fuck Castano is. They might not have even watched the whole fight or any of the fight, but they telling you what they want to tell you because it's a way to condemn a black fighter. It's so easy to see. So I do agree Charlo lost when he said race don't matter. Not tonight, but when he said that, that was the L, because that wasn't true. And you see it. I agree. How do we explain 117, 111? Block him. Block him. Block, do justice. Yeah, we're going to do you some justice. We're going to do you some justice. Bro, I never justify 117, 111. Don't ever, listen, this is how pathetic they are. Don't ever come to me with some piddly shit. We know that was cap. We know that was bullshit. I said that in Boxing Ego live stream and a watch party live. Hey, we all know Charlo didn't win 9 rounds. I never said nothing about him winning 117 111 at all. Did anyone hear me say he won 117 111? Okay, then. I didn't condone that. I never said that. See, this once again, old media, they got to lie to try to be greater than me. I'm not lying. The stuff I'm saying, I'm not lying. They trying to lie. I never said I vouched for 117 to 111. But the same motherfuckers is talking about 117, 111 don't say shit when Canelo be having similar cards. Oh, but the bad guys probably know where you at. Good luck. What about that? When Canelo fight Lara and the judge say 118, 110, 117, 111, Levi Martinez. And we know Canelo didn't beat Lara by that margin. Or when Adelaide Bird said that Canelo won 10 rounds versus Golovkin, 118 to 110. We know Canelo didn't win like that, even if you had him winning. So fucked up scorecards are fucked up scorecards. I didn't justify that. We all know that was some stupid shit. Y'all don't say shit. Notice the racists, the neo-Nazis, the skinheads, and the racist Latino and British people or whoever, right? They don't say nothing when Canelo got these weird wide-ass scorecards. This should be wider than all outside, and nobody say nothing but me. Come on, bro. So don't put words in my mouth. I never said that Charlo won 9 rounds or 117. Oh my, this is too easy, bro. Y'all gotta give me some better work. I'm literally just slaughtering y'all like I ain't got nothing to do. Like it's just y'all getting cooked. It's crazy. I've never seen this many grown men get cooked. So don't holler at me with no stupid shit. I never said nothing about no 117. I never said that. I never condoned that. I immediately told you I was against that. That was appalling. That's common sense. We know but even Castano didn't win by that. No, in a fight like that, Castano nor Charlo won 9 rounds. It's that simple. So that was a bad scorecard, even if you thought Castano won. Nobody won that 117, 111. It wasn't that type of fight. Moving on. Oh my God, this is too easy, bro. Y'all got to drink ginger ale. So I've already mathematically, not emotionally, mathematically broken down how this was a close fight. Listen, I know for a fact 2 rounds you cannot take away from Charlo. Rounds 2 and round 10. That's undeniable because he hurt Castano bad in those rounds. That's undeniable. So you mean to tell me no other rounds did Charlo win? Charlo didn't win no other rounds, but 10 and 2. Is it Tyson Fury scorecards now? That's what really in that type of fight? Come on, bro. Now, for the record, I am not saying that Charlo fought a perfect fight because he didn't. I am not saying that. There's mistakes that they both made, in my opinion. I never said he fought a flawless fight and he crushed Castano. Castano's game. But usually that's what happens when it's a great fight. You don't necessarily get blowouts. If it's the best versus the best and 2 elite people who are supposed to be there, you don't always get blowouts. I mean, look at Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, he was doing a step up for where he's at against Luke Campbell. He ain't the best in the world, but that was a step up to Ryan Garcia, what he had been fighting. And he got dropped, and then he came back to stop Campbell. That's what happens. When you got people who are evenly matched or the best versus the best, the fights get tougher. That's, common sense. Common sense stuff. Of course, running back. Now, listen, it's funny because y'all say, oh, you're biased and all that. That's cool. but I give the most objective boxing talk on the net. So that's funny. What I would have preferred from Jermell is post fight. He was asked about doing a rematch and he said something, he deferred, and I didn't like that. I like, he could say whatever he want, but I didn't like in that type of fight. I would like to see Jermell have spoken out like, hell yeah, I want the rematch. We got to set that right, undisputed. But Jermell did kind of defer and defer to Al Heyman, like, let me check with my team. I don't think that's what the world wanted to hear him say, given the fact of how good of a fight it was and how close the fight was. You see what I'm saying? So me personally, I would have preferred Jermell to be a little less cryptic or defer to his team and just say, yeah, sign me up. If we could make, you know what I'm saying? Or say, sign me up, I'll get the business right. And then, you know what I mean, we can get it cracking. I would have preferred that because Castano, when he was asked about it, he sounded like he just instantly said he's up for the rematch. So props to Castano. And I'm not saying that the rematch can't happen, but I think it would have been a better moment if Jermell off rip was just like, yo, I want that rematch. People acting like he lost every round, like he didn't almost KO him in the 10th round. Bro, that's just the racist energy. That's what they do. Charlo dodging that. What is that? How's he dodging? Dodging what? What are you talking about? Man, y'all say some stupid shit. He's dodging what? Wouldn't you, if you want to dodge someone, wouldn't you dodge them the first time? Why would you just dodge them in the second time? Block Greedy Grove. I don't even want to see your name. Say stupid shit, win stupid prizes. Block him too. Get Greedy Grove. Get him out of here. Listen, I'm not here for a bunch of emotional kid mentality and shit. You know what I'm saying? He said Charlo's ducking the smoke. Based on what? It's like the same day as the fight. We don't know. They could still fight next. We ain't heard no, hey, negotiations failed. Do you see why I'm several levels above a lot of people who think in boxing? Because they don't think in boxing. You see what I'm saying? Like, he said it's the day of the fight. He said he dodged the rematch. Like, you don't even go through negotiations the same night you have the fight. So how did he dodge anything? And it'd be funny because the same people don't say nothing to Tyson Fury, who's clearly running from Wilder. This boxing is hilarious. This is why I just keep making money. And what? This is exactly why I get paid off of all this ignorance, all this emotions, and it's so funny to me, bro. The same people don't say nothing to Tyson Fury, and he's literally doing things to get out the fight with Wilder, and or trying to fight other people, and or getting sued basically to have to fight Wilder again. But then the same day of the fight, there's people leaving comments that Charlo's ducking the fight as if they would be negotiating the same night for the rematch. You don't know. How can you say that? It's once again, it's a bunch of emotional beta males, like I always tell you on my channel. And it's funny. It's funny. Now, my criticism was actually real, and that was based on something. Charlo did sound like, you know what I'm saying? He deferred to his team. He deferred to his team straight like that. He deferred to his team, said, let me check with Al Heyman. I would have preferred if he just said, yeah, I want that. So tell us what you personally want. You know what I'm saying? Because you should want a rematch after that. That was a good fight. Yo, we got a $5 Cash App. Oh my gosh. Charlo lost. That's what's up. Block him. All these unexplained drive-by comments. We got $5. It says, man, the Boxing Ego watch parties always put in work. Appreciate you. Bro, we've seen the same thing with the other Charlo. It's the same thing. He fought a Latino, Juan Montiel. And even though he won the fight, we've seen all his energy as if he lost the fight, like got his ass whooped. Now you're seeing it with his twin brother. Block Albert. I'm not here for the silly shit. Block Albert. I'm just gonna block all y'all. It's cool. Bro. Y'all not finna pin this 117, 111 on me. I didn't make that stupid scorecard. I didn't say nothing about 117. Y'all gotta learn to listen. Block Rodrigo. He talking about high bitches. Oh, they getting blasted. Fury can run, but in October the running is over. Facts. That's what I'm saying. They trying to pin this 117. That's not my scorecard. So it's not even. There's no reason to even bring that up to me. I had nothing to do with that. That's their dumbass shit. Whoever judge that got paid to be there. These dudes like, oh yeah, so you're okay with 117, 111? When did I say that? Now I see why people listen. I see why people say, oh, ego, you're so biased because y'all just lie on me. Y'all just say I said shit that I ain't never even said. Block Jose Martinez. Oh my God. These dudes are getting ate up. Emotional people block people. All right, block him too. We can do this all night. It don't hurt me. Not alive. Yeah, you're right about that. Your life, you ain't got nada. Not in here. Block him too. Hey, Isaiah, when you block people, just block them. You don't have to put them in timeout. Just do the one. He said Jose being annoying. Y'all crazy. Anyway, close fight. Castano came to fight. But y'all want me to tell you the bad for Castano or the bad for Charlo? I'll let the fans pick. Damn, this is good. I'm gonna let the fans pick. In terms of what I've seen, y'all want to know the bad from Castano or the bad from Charlo? I'll give you both, but which one first? Y'all want to know Castano or Charlo first? All right, someone said Castano, so I'm going to talk. The bad for him is in a fight he was doing so well, he badly got hurt. He didn't have his defense tighter or whatever, got caught lacking when he got tired or whatever happened, and he got clipped up in round 10, which in my opinion, round 10 pretty much won Charlo the rest of the rounds. You see what I'm saying? What I mean is this. Castano, he even told you this. Castano was so hurt in round 10 that he clearly lost that. One of the judges scored it 10-8, which you could do because he was badly hurt, right? And then he needed time to recover and recuperate, and he ended up losing rounds 11 and 12. 12 a little bit closer, but I still gave that to Charlo. You see what I'm saying? So in a fight you were doing so well, that's why boxing is all about milliseconds. You see what I'm saying? If he never got hurt in round 10, then I don't know that Charlo would have won the fight. You see what I'm saying? Because if he got through 10 and won 10, then he might not have been hurt in round 11, 12. He could have just boxed or ran or, you know what I'm saying, and gave away the fight. That's why you got to be mindful. See, a lot of people hate on Floyd Mayweather. Floyd is the GOAT. Shout out to Floyd. He's TBE. Because Floyd Mayweather, he don't derive from a working game plan. Like in round 12, I think it was the Cotto fight. He kind of gave that round away to Cotto. You see what I'm saying? Because Cotto would have needed a knockout to win. You know what I'm saying? Floyd had clearly won, and he would have needed a knockout to win. Block Ronnie. That's what's up. So he kind of just Floyd, Block Ronnie. Floyd would have needed a knockout to win. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of just gave that round to Cotto. See, Brian Castano probably could have did that if he didn't get rocked up, because him losing round in a close fight. You see what I'm saying? Boxing is about milliseconds. In a close fight, you can't lose round all the championship rounds. You see what I'm saying? Like that. How to all the Castano apologists, do you think that is supposed to work? You think you could be doing good in boxing in the middle rounds and then lose all the championship rounds in a close fight, and that does you any solids? See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people in boxing, they're too emotional for me. It's just the same over. So either they don't know boxing, they don't care to know it, they're racist, whatever, they just want to be biased, right? Yeah, we got two Isaiahs that are shooters now. Bro, why would you think that winning or losing the championship rounds won't hurt you and cost you when you lose all the championship rounds in a close fight and you got hurt earlier? Bro, that alone, that ordeal, I gave Charlo the last 3 rounds and he hurt him in round 2. That's 4 rounds. It was a close fight. It's that simple. You can't, that's why you have to be switched on, because at the end of the day, you can't lose pivotal moments. Block Armando. Icy, get him. Notice I'm actually block Horatio. Oh my gosh. They coming in like roaches. Bro, get them out of here. Horatio Martinez Anguiano. Yeah, you're gonna be angry in a minute when the shooters get you. You're gonna be angry than a motherfucker, bro. Yeah, get him, get Armando. Oh, y'all, the shooters already did it. Who's marked? Block Mark Patterson. Listen, we just do it like that. A lot of grown men as fanboys. That's what I'm saying. Like, notice I'm actually breaking down. I'm taking the time. Block Mark. Get Mark. They said it's a rat. Mark Patterson. Get him out of here. We don't care what you're talking about. I ain't tripping. I made a lot of money today. And I enjoyed the fight. So it's good for us. Anyway, notice I'm breaking down the fight and these dudes just like, Castano won. Like, that's it. No explanation. Just Castano won because I said so. Like, all right. He said Marcus and Mark bars. Y'all getting blasted. So I thought it was a good fight. The bad for Castano was this. In a close fight, especially guy got multiple belts, you gave up very important moment and lost crazy momentum in that round 10, which bled into your other rounds. And you know what's funny? Just to prove that a lot of these dudes in boxing are racist and have these racial biases, because Devin Haney schooled up Jorge Linares, and in the last 10 seconds around 10, he just gets hit with a random combination from Linares, and he was hurt. And then Devin Haney, despite winning every other round and probably even winning round 10 where he got hurt, he had a slow round 11 trying to shake the cobwebs off or whatever. And then he won round 12. You've seen the same racist fans say Devin Haney lost. But then the same people don't think that Castano getting badly, visibly hurt around 10, losing round 11 and 12 in a close fight when a guy got multiple belts, they don't think that's a problem, or they don't. There's no conceivable way that you can get a draw when you lose important rounds, like all of the championship rounds. He didn't do himself any favors. If he worked on his defense and there was no round 10, then yeah, he would have won. He would have won, because then he probably wouldn't have the cobwebs in round 11 and 12. So he could have just gave Ray round 12, boxed a little bit in round 11, and then he would have won. Derek James told Charlo he was losing and needed a KO to win. What round was that? What round did he say that? What round did he say Charlo needed a KO to win? Why is everything racist? Block him. He said you need a knockout to win in round 12. Someone said 10, someone said round 12. That doesn't make sense. So he said it 2 times. Now someone's saying he said it in round 9. Like, come with me when y'all get the facts. Let me know. Why is this fool always talking about race, but you still watching till now? Block him. Block Joaquin. Why is this fool always talking about race, but you here? So that's all I do, but you still keep coming back, huh? That's what you're telling me? All right. Oh, man. Hey. This fight got some people hot. They hot, bro. In the comment section, they like, what the hell? And like I said, on the same card, you had the Aleem and Vidal, and I didn't see all this animosity. And I thought Aleem definitely won the fight. I think he pulled away. The bad for Charlo. Let's talk about that. I told you I'll tell you the bad for Castano and the bad for Charlo. The bad for Charlo is his game plan was real weird in certain spots. His game plan was real weird. I'm going for Farhan. I'm telling you now. Listen up. If y'all want to hear that ginger ale got me. If y'all want to hear the bad for Charlo, is his game plan was really weird at weird times. His strategy or whatever. For example, my biggest takeaway is Charlo being the taller person, right? Charlo being the taller person and perceived more experience at a pro level. When he was in the center of the ring, if you just listen to my Boxing Ego watch party, I dropped so many gems and it's like effortless. Yeah, like listen, they gonna have to study the Boxing Ego watch parties because I be dropping effortless gems and like limitless, unlimited gems. Go listen to what I was saying. But it's basically what I said in the BWP is Charlo, when he was in the center of the ring, he was kind of dominating that, right? In the center of the ring, he was jabbing, he was getting some combinations off, some shots to the body, hooks, and his back was free, and he was like cool little escape routes from punches. He was resetting, and he looked good in the middle of the ring. But for whatever, God knows, whatever reason, I don't know if it was because he was with the hometown crowd, he kept getting backed off into the ropes and staying there. And that's exactly when Castano had his best work. So that was really foolish for Charlo to keep allowing that as the bigger person and a guy as strong as he is to allow this guy to keep having you on the ropes. I did not understand that for the life of me. It did not make sense. And I don't know why he was even on the rope so much. You know what I mean? Because that's when Castano did his best work, because Castano would like open you up and throw multiple punches. And even if he was actually Charlo, his defense was a lot tighter. If you guys watch some of them sequences in slow motion, or I'm not trying to sound like the Pacquiao fans, but what I'm saying is if you slow it down, Charlo's defense was pretty on point. So a lot of that stuff wasn't landing, but still, just because of judges, you have a weird perception. They hear the crowd going crazy, and it looks like you getting off on somebody. And you got to watch that, because I had a teacher that told me in elementary school, she said, ego, perception is reality. And I never really understood it as a kid. I was like, nah, reality is reality and perception is perception. But now as an adult, I understand what she was talking about. Perception is reality, meaning if there's a perception that your neighbor's a serial killer, then every time you see that neighbor, whether it's true or not, you're going to think this motherfucker is Dexter. You see what I'm saying? And that's kind of what it is. Like, if the perception is that the smaller man or this other guy is like bullying you or getting off combos, even if you're like defense is tight and you blocking some of that, people can't, they don't have eagle eye vision. You know what I'm saying? They're not seeing all that. And they hearing the crowd go crazy, especially the drunk people in the crowd. You know, they going crazy off of anything. And I even, listen, I dropped so many gems in the Box the Ego watch party. I just hope y'all appreciate the BWPs. You know what I mean? Because I really be dropping and like trying to hold it down for y'all in the sport of boxing. So I just hope, you know, y'all appreciate the knowledge and, you know, what we doing over here. But I said it in the Box the Ego watch party, and you got to understand that's why I get enough sleep. I make sure I get enough sleep so I come correct. You know what I mean? I try to really tap in with y'all for the Boxing Ego watch parties, so you guys get a little bit of everything. But I even use this example in the real time. I said it's similar to Oscar De La Hoya versus Floyd Mayweather. Go watch that fight again. And in a lot of those later rounds, Oscar was looking busy, and that's what people were going off of. People were saying, "Oh, Floyd lost because he looked busy." There's a difference between being busy and looking busy. Like, just think about in your regular life. Listen, I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I'm just telling you what it is. A lot of y'all could work for 12, 14 hours in a day, and I could get more done than you in 4 hours. Because if you on your phone and you're not hyper focused, and I'm in the lab and I'm ready to work, no distractions, distraction free, no social media, no Instagram, I'm being efficient and you're not. You're using a lot of energy, but then you keep stopping and, you know, stopping and starting and stopping and stopping. That's different. You see what I'm saying? So there's a difference between being busy and looking busy. You can have 12 hours of your day and think you got some work done, but you was bullshitting and catting and doing all this other stuff and looking at your Instagram and taking food breaks and stuff like that. I'm doing dedicated, nonstop, constant work for a shorter period of time, but it's hyper focused work. I don't have to break away my attention. I don't have to look at my social media. I don't have to do nothing. I'm just here and I'm working and I'm in that hyper drive. It's called flow. I'm in that flow state. Y'all can't fuck with me. Y'all can't fuck with me in that flow state when I get like Bruce Lee. I promise you. Because you have to understand, when you're working and then you answer a phone call, all that takes energy away from what you're doing to handle something else. And it's like stop and go traffic, right? So there's a difference between being busy and looking busy. So like I said, Oscar De La Hoya in them late rounds with Floyd was rolling with the shit and blocking it, but it just looked like he was going at it and going for it. And that's what some idiot fans want to see. Cotto did the same thing to Mayweather. They're not landing all that, but it looked like they throwing 8 punches and you want to give them credit. Cotto did this with Canelo. If you look at some of the later rounds with Canelo, Cotto was doing exactly what Castano was doing. See, I'm the king of boxing talk. I keep telling y'all, and I can prove it to y'all that I'm the god of this boxing talk, because I'm giving you reference points and you guys could do your research and find the same stuff that I'm talking about. Watch Canelo Alvarez. Payday. Hey, you want payday. Payday. You want payday. I know that. Go watch Canelo and Cotto. The reason some of the people were saying the fight was closer is Cotto was doing exactly what Castano was doing. And I ain't mad at it. It's a cool little veteran trick where you act like you busy when you like losing rounds and shit. And then you just have these little flurries and stuff. And it looks like you're putting a gang of effort together. And then people like get inspired, because you have to understand boxing is almost like a feel-good sport. You know, they like to see the Rocky Balboa moments and people going for it. Cotto did the same thing to Canelo. It's the same thing that Castano was doing, where Jermell was working more of a 3-minute round. Like, let's say he working 2 minute, 20 seconds, 2 minute, 15 seconds, jabbing, moving, jabbing. And then Castano would have these little moments in the last 30 seconds and they're little rallies. But them little rallies don't eliminate everything else you've seen, unless like some of the rallies were probably better than others, like the third round, because he actually hurt Charlo. He hit him with like 2 left hooks, and the second hook looked like they hurt Charlo. So some were better than others, but other ones weren't nothing crazy. And then people just gave the whole round to Castano. That's not how boxing works, bro. Sugar Ray Leonard was great at that shoe shining. See, that's what I'm saying. Where you like, it looks like you getting off, and like with like Jermell told you at the end of the fight, he said I hurt him a lot more than the other way around, and that's true. Yeah, I mean, you're doing something, and it looks like you, bro. That's why that shit. Hello, your sister is my brother. Block him. I don't even know what the fuck that means. It's kind of like Ryan Garcia. Like Ryan, he has power, but Ryan Garcia, all that shit he do in the garage, that don't help you in boxing. That ain't gonna help you in boxing. Like, bro, that shit ain't gonna help you in boxing unless you fight someone that can't fight. You're not gonna fight Gervonta Davis, and he's not gonna try to knock down your jab or nut, and he's just gonna sit there and let you go ooh, and do all that shit that Ryan be doing in his garage. You see what I'm saying? That the only somebody, if a fighter is fighting someone who's inexperienced and they froze up or something, ain't nobody like ain't nobody finna just sit there and let you get oh shit, oh my word, heavens to Betsy, ain't nobody finna let you get that shit off. So like you have to look at the effectiveness of that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody ooh, 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 ooh. And they just gonna stand here like that and let you get that all that off. A pro fighter, hush, hush. Bro. Ryan be at a Cobra back. He be closing his eyes and shit. You do that in front of a real, close your eyes in front of a real opponent like Tank. You gonna really have your eyes closed. He was hush, 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 hush. All right, bro. So you got to look at the effective aggression, effective aggression, effective aggression. Ezekiel, effective aggression, Ezekiel. Bro, Ezekiel, say it with me. Effective aggression. Business brain clapped him so fast. Oh, Business Brain said you ass. Oh, you ass, bro. Oh, I knew Business Brain was. I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
I'm not surprised Business Brain came through, bro. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like the Castano, some of that on the ropes and all that, it wasn't what you believe it was. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying Castano didn't have a good effort. He did. We not surprised, huh, Business Brain?
I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Oh my gosh, that was funny. The bad Business Brain is all business. Rolly Tank. I don't know. I know both of them dudes. Let's get it. If they can make it, you know, I don't know. I don't think that's Tank's first fight, but you know what I'm saying? If there are no fights, make it. You know what I mean? Business Brain ain't playing with y'all. Yeah, I will say that. Shout out to Indoor. I agree with that. Bro, I told you I'm the boxing god of boxing talk. I told you in the Boxing Eagle watch party in real time that Charlo should have fainted and threw the jab and also threw uppercuts, and he didn't throw no uppercuts like that. I think the shorter person, the way he was coming in, you could have timed that. I guarantee it. Like the Men's Warehouse, I guarantee it. But he didn't really do it. So that's another thing with Charlo that I would like to see improvements on in the rematch. His attack was kind of one dimensional. He was trying to blaze him like Wilder with that 1-2. That 1-2, he was just trying to blaze him with that, like yeah, and he kind of was running that play a lot. No, I went to In-N-Out. I feel great. No, I got something to eat. Believe that. He was trying to blaze him with the 1-2 a lot, and it got kind of repetitive. So I think he just got to mix it up, like feint downstairs, then come up. You know what I'm saying? So clearly, just mix it up. It's an elite level fight. You know what I mean? I think if it was too much of a risk, if Charlo threw uppercuts, I think Charlo knew that. Nothing's a risk. Fuck that. You know what you're doing, nothing's too much of a risk. Roy Jones threw uppercuts. He threw uppercuts. Floyd threw uppercuts. There ain't no risk. Stepping in the ring is a risk. Fuck it. You just have to set it up. I knew it was going to be a great fight because the statistics show you, CompuBox show that Charlo threw like some of the least amount of punches per round, and Castano threw some of the most at 154, if not the most at 54. So I already knew it was going to be this type of fight. I try to warn y'all. Bro, it ain't no risk. All you have to do is disguise. You have to disguise. Anything you do is a risk if you don't camouflage it. You know what I'm saying? That's like me trying to smash a chick. If I just come up, hey, you going to let me hit? You don't let me, got the draw. Like, if I just come at a chick, it's the same thing. If I come at a chick and I just let her know from the jump I'm trying to smash and try to get all them draws, I'm trying to clap cheeks, then of course that's a risk. That's why you got to disguise it. Like, let's go on a couple of dates. Let me act like I want to hear about your life. You know what I mean? You got to disguise. You got to camouflage it. Ain't no risk. Yeah, it's a risk if you just come out with it. Oh, hey, I seen you from across the room. You got a fat ass. I was wondering if I could clap those cheekets. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's you just coming too abrasive and blunt. Listen, any like a female, you can, man, come on, bro. You just got to know what you're doing in there. Like, yeah, I noticed you from across the room, huh? Yeah, like I don't want you to think I'm like the other guys. I'm different. Yeah, I'm not like other guys. I don't want to just, I'm looking for something long term. Yeah. My mother raised me the right way. I'm not like the other guys want to drink a little bit of Henny, huh? And just clap cheeks all night, huh? You think I just want to clap cheeks? No, I'm not like that. I told you I'm not like other guys, huh? So you got to count. You see, I'm trying to game y'all up. Yeah. Why would I just want to clap your cheeks? Why would I not want to hear you speak, huh? Yeah, beautiful voice. You sound like Ariel. The Little Mermaid. Yeah, you never seen the movie, huh? See, that's how you have to get at the. Listen, I'll tell you how to get at the girls. Yeah, you have a voice of a goddess, huh? You sound like a mermaid, huh? Yeah, I mean Ariel before Ursula took her voice, huh? See, you see, you gotta disguise it. Block wavy ninja. You wasn't that fucking wavy. Take Eminem off of your thing. He don't like you. Eminem ain't fucking with you. These are the results of 1,000 electric volts. A next will boat. Nurse were losing them. Check the posts. A kid who refused to respect the dotes. Hey, Eminem ain't fucking with you. And wore spectacles. A scrawny looking white kid, corny and always ornery. Because I was always sick of brawny bullies picking on me. And I might snap. Bro, take that Eminem off. He don't fuck with you. Slim though. Slim Shady. Brain dead like Jan Brady. I'm an M80. You little like that Kim lady. I'm buzzing. Dirty dozen. Naughty rotten rhymer. Cursing at you players worse than Marty Schottenheimer. You whacker than the motherfucker you bitch your style from. You ain't gonna sell 2 copies if you press a double album. Admit it, fuck it. While we coming out in the open, I'm doing acid smack, smoking weed and smoking dope then. My name is Boxing Ego. I'm an alcoholic. I got a disease and they don't know what to call it. Better hide your wallet because I'm coming to... Y'all better stop playing with me. Business brain, he's a professional. He like Leon in The Professional. Don't play with him. Do Bob Arum. What is it? Do Bob Arum. Terrence Crawford, he's gonna fight a custodian in his next fight with Top Rank. Bro, who is Crawford for the fight? Bob trying to give him anyone. He trying to give him the custodian. I got for Terrence Crawford, his next fight, he'll be in the ring in the small room or the ballroom of Madison Square Garden with Goodwill Hunting. I got Crawford versus Matt Damon. Goodwill Hunting. Matt Damon. Bro, it's going to be Crawford versus Goodwill Hunting. Crawford, he needs to fight Matt Damon. The fans, now that's a big fight. A custodian and Crawford. Well, Matt Damon. Oh, God. Bro, Bob got to get Crawford something back. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see what I'm saying. Nah, not. We're going to be at the Garden, in the small room, in the ballroom. Crawford, he's going to fight in the janitor's closet versus Morris Day and the Time. I'm going to hell. Bro, Bob just be violating Crawford. It's crazy. I want Terrence Crawford and Macaulay Culkin. I want Home Alone 6 starring Terrence Crawford and Macaulay Culkin. I'm gonna throw up on camera. That is hilarious, bro. Yeah, Kevin McAllister and Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna choke on him. Let me choke on him. Hey, Isaiah trying to violate. He said Crawford is gonna fight in back of the bleachers for $2 a pop. Bro, he be like, come on, bro. Why you doing Crawford like that? I know I told you Manny Pacquiao and Crawford were finna fight, but I got the next best thing. Terrence Crawford versus Boo Boy from the Philippines. Huh? Like Terrence Crawford versus Boo Boy from the Philippines. Bob, you a trip. Boo Boy, get out of here, bro. I know your shit. We got Terrence Crawford and the Junkyard Dog from wrestling. Somebody said, toot, 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 toot. Shout out to my boy Myron Dinar. What's up? Oh, he trying to violate. No, y'all trying to violate. Bud like fighting construction workers. See if they can reach out to me. I can make one for you. Hey, bro, you trying to violate. He said I'm a construction worker. Man, y'all need to stop. Bro, it's just you got to master the business. Bud master boxing. You got to master the business. That's really it. Bobby trying to violate with the fight. My next fight in Brooklyn, Terrence Crawford versus Liu Kang. Like Liu Kang. Liu Kang. Come on, man. What? Who wouldn't want to see Terrence Crawford versus Liu Kang? Liu Kang. Like, I am not trying to see no Liu Kang. Y'all tripping tonight. Anyway, I'm out. I'll drop some more heat tomorrow. I'm about to chill, watch some Netflix. Appreciate y'all. Charlo Castano, very good fight. Appreciate all the love on the Boxing Ego watch party. We be having fun. He said live on Reddit. I'm done. Crawford is gonna fight Mickey from Rocky. Oh wow. You're a bum rock. It's over. Yo, nothing's over. Just give me something to drink. That's how Rocky would do it. Sorry, I'm late. Traffic was a bitch. That's how Rocky would do it. Oh, yo, Tommy, you trying to fight? Farhan, what's up? I'll be back with the heat tomorrow. Good night of fights. Holla at the kid. Watch my other videos. Subscribe to the channel. Throw a like on this video. This is The Wave. Peace out, y'all.